Hello guys, Charlie speaking here. Welcome to Volans, this new channel dedicated to virtual aviation. And what you see now, it's a video that I made. So it doesn't correspond to the audio because this is a first video which is meant to be an introduction to the channel. Just to speak about different stuff that is going to happen on the channel and different things that I wanted to speak about. I have prepared some content. I have thought about some questions that I'm going to ask myself in this first video as an introduction. So yeah, first of all, you're watching now the Cessna 182. This is the aircraft that we are going to be using in all the videos. Well, not all the videos, but pretty much most of them. As I say, it's the Cessna 182. It's the Cessna by A2A simulations, a very nice aircraft. It flies really well, very accurate. So it's quite nice to have it. And the reason why I chose it was the blue lever that corresponds to propeller intensity, or is the propeller managing lever. And the reason is that because I have it in my joystick, in my Saitek Yoke Pro Flight, and I wanted to give it a use. So yeah, even though I could have used it for another kind of stuff, I wanted to give it the real use that it has. So yeah, that's the main reason why I chose it. And now let's speak about some stuff for the channel. Well, so the main question is why doing a channel here in YouTube? Well, there are various reasons why I wanted to make a channel, but the main one, I guess, is to enjoy flying. I mean, I enjoy myself flying alone here in my room. But I guess I wanted to share with people what I do, whether you like it or not. Well, that is something that you are going to decide, not me, obviously. But yeah, to have fun is the main reason. Because if you don't have fun and you make videos just out of it, well, the result is not going to be great. Or I reckon that. I follow different people in YouTube already, and I really love those channels. I will never say something bad about them, but it's true that most of the people fly IFR, and whenever they want to do any kind of VFR, most of them do a few mistakes that I think are quite silly. Not silly in the bad way. I mean, it's something that it's quite logical. I mean, we're not real pilots. Most of people doing simulation videos, so it's obvious that we're going to do mistakes. Myself as well. I mean, I'm going to do mistakes for sure. That's something that I know. But yeah, I mean, flying VFR, simulating 100%. It's the goal of this channel. I mean, do everything correct and obviously learn as well as flying. That is the main purpose. That is the main purpose. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do any kind of tutorials. I'm not going to try to teach because I'm not a real pilot. I mean, I know what I am. So yeah, that's the thing. So let's move to another topic. Another of the questions is how I'm going to fly it, and probably one of the answers to that question is yeah, with the Cessna. Okay, but other than that, How am I going to be flying? Online, offline? Well, the answer is most of the time online. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to fly online, because probably at some point I will. But yeah, online most of the times. And how online? Well, with iVow. I know that Sim, it's another big organization, and it's quite cool. But you know, guys, I'm going to be flying in Spain, so iVow has a lot more traffic most of the time. So yeah, I mean, it's not the only reason, but yeah, it seems that traffic is important sometimes, and to feel the real flying. Um, so yeah, and another how answer is on the visual. Going to be flying visual, not IFR, and most of the times during the day. Uh, Again, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to fly IFR, but yeah, the main method of flying will be visual. Another question is when? When am I going to be flying? Well, what I want to do, which is not doesn't mean that I'm going to do it, is I want to do a video per week. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it, because I'm not sure I can. In terms of time, I don't have much time now. Uh, but yeah, that's what I want to do, and if I do it, which I hope I can, uh, I will be uploading a video the same day each week. So let's say every Monday or every Wednesday I will upload a video, so that you guys can know more or less when a video will be available for you, which I think it's cool sometimes. I mean, I'd like it to happen in some of the channels I follow, so why not doing it? And regarding the time, I'm going to be flying local time, which means if it's 10 in the morning here, I mean here at home, I'm going to be flying at 10 o'clock in the simulator, local time, obviously. Why? Well, because I want. I mean, there's no other reason. But yeah, I mean, regardless of where I am in the world, so imagine I'm in the UK, there's one less hour than here in Spain. Anyway, if I'm in the UK, I'm going to fly at the same time, my local time here. So 10 in the morning here, 10 in the morning in the simulator. I think it's pretty fair that way. The last question is where? Where am I going to be flying? Well, the main airport is going to be Valencia Airport. It's an international airport, quite big, nice runway, so yeah, no trouble when landing. Yeah, actually I thought about Requena Airport, which I will show you later on. Because I have a few problems with Valencia Airport. I know there's this Aerosoft one, but I don't have it. And the one that I had, which is Acasoft, was killing a lot of FPSs, so I couldn't use it. Instead, I was going to use Requena, but you know, at the end I solved it. Downgrading the resolution of the mesh that I installed and so on. So at the end, the visual appearance of the airport, Valencia, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not the best. I will try to buy Aerosoft, but meanwhile I will have the one that I'm using already. So I'm going to be explaining where I'm going to be flying to in a Google Earth video that I have prepared for you. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Hello again. So here we are with Google Earth, and I'm going to show you different places where we're going to be flying to. First one is Requena Airfield, which is a tiny airfield but with a runway long enough not to be worried about the distance of landing. So you can see here the runway, it's 30, one of the sides, 12 on the other, and nice and tiny parking place there. So it's a nice airport to be flying to, especially to a few touch and goes. Valencia Airport is a major airport of the region. It's actually an international one, so the runway is quite big. No worries about the landings there. It's in a short distance to Requena, so it's a nice route to be flying to. Then we have Olocan, which is an ULM airfield with a grass runway. It's a tiny one, so you have to be a bit more skilled to go there, and hopefully we'll go there. It's going to be kind of a challenge, I guess. Then we have Casillo airfield. It's a bit farther away, and the runway is quite tiny, even though it seems larger. As you can see here, the runway is not the entire strip. It's only this that I'm showing now. So when you are approaching, it seems longer than it is, and only when you're landing you realize that it's quite short. And this runway, it's not in use, so it's yeah, don't have to worry about that. Then we head to Alicante. It's another major airport, another international one. It has a big runway as well, so yeah, no worries about the landings there. It's might reckon that it's runway 10, yeah, 10 on the one side, 28 on the other. Yeah, it's as I say, it's quite a big airport, so no worries about the landings. Then we have Muchamel Airfield, which I don't like. I mean, the scenario I have, I don't like it that much, but yeah, it's a nice place to be flying to as well. It's quite close to Alicante, so it's a nice place to maybe do a touch and go and then go to Alicante afterwards. And yeah, these are the airports I'm going to be flying to most of the times, and there are a few more, but I don't like the scenarios I have. If I find new ones, then I will add them. And yeah, I wanted to show you this area as well, because it's full of mountains and also reservoirs like this one. It's a nice area to do a few flights because it's quite green, different places to be flown, and yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it. I was trying to find here on Google Earth the names of these reservoirs, but I couldn't find them, and I don't know by heart, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is a big one as well. So yeah, it's a nice area to be flying to, and yeah, this is the Google Earth that I wanted to show you, and now let's do the final touchdown. Okay, so here we are again, turning to final, runway 30. Airport is Valencia. Wind is calm, and we are ready to land. Flaps are 15, I reckon, because as I told you, this is a video separated from the audio. I'm speaking on top of the video that I recorded the other day. And yeah, I reckon the flaps are 15 degrees. I always use that configuration for this airport, even though maybe we could land without flaps at all. But yeah, I guess for the safety of it, I'm going to be using 15 degrees of flaps. Nice runway, as I said before, quite big, wide and large, so yeah, no problem whatsoever. At this point I'm following the lights, kind of. In this video I saw that I was a bit high all the time, but yeah, maintaining the glide slope. You can see now the problems that I mentioned with the airport. It's a bit elevated compared to the surrounding area, but yeah, that is a lot nicer than it was before, I can tell you guys. So yeah, now you see that we have 3 reds in the runway, but at this stage of the landing, I kind of forget about the lights already. I mean, I focus on the 2 white squares ahead of me, and so yeah, I'm maintaining 70 knots, and now I will reduce power in order to glide a bit. Yeah, I have reduced power now, gliding a bit. I saw as well that it was a bit bumpy the landing, and I turned a bit to the left, but yeah, it was a nice landing. So this was the introduction video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the videos that I will prepare for you. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and see you very soon. Thank you so much. Cheers.